Just want to document what you're saying because it's not the federal law.
Okay. So they did provide you alternative service, which is
They
exactly what
so
they're supposed to
so
do.
you're saying I was accommodated properly
Yes.
by eating outside in the cold with my dog and not inside like everybody else?
Their service is to provide a meal, and that's what they did. Now, what they were telling me inside when I asked them, well, why don't you want them to come inside? They described threatening behavior in the past from you. They've described.
No, that's fine. That's why it's all on. It's all on
Listen,
film.
This is what they're telling me.
You know,
so
just
it's not to do.
just for a little
you
shout
let me
out,
finish.
Matt Mick, without any spaces. You can check me out on Facebook, and
Yeah.
you can see this is going to be there too.
That's fine.
I'm starting to have a lot of followers, and I really want you, you know, you can see where what you're saying is.
What I'm trying to tell you is it's not the dog. That's not the reason they won't let you inside. It's your behavior. That's
So
what I was told.
You should go back and investigate the other two films. I mean, I could understand as a person. Can I get your ID, your badge number?
104.
Do you have a name?
Labui.
Labui?
Yes.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Labui.
You as well.
You know, it'd be nice to know in the future that I ran into you guys and you were interested enough to look into the laws yourself, you know.
And listen, I have.
Right now, you're in federal violation along with them because they're not accommodating.
But they did. That's what I'm
Did they?
trying to explain to you. They still.
So I was allowed the same accommodations as everybody else in the building.
I think you're misinterpreting it.
I think
I'm not going to get into a back and forth.
2016 was a revisal of the law, which made it for people with smaller vocabulary to read better, but also to say the Homeless Rights Coalition laws.
Yeah.
It was just the same laws that you guys already had, but made for people with lower vocabulary to understand better in a situation like this. The 2016 revisal of the laws, it's the full exemptions of what you're enforcing right now, sir.
Okay. So from my understanding, my interpretation of it, right, is they have to provide you with some sort of alternative service.
The same accommodations as all other people in public.
You're really not listening to what I'm trying to explain.
So that's why they don't spend thousands of dollars to destroy stairs to make sure that they have access for all people with disability.
You're not allowing me to finish a sentence, Matt. Listen. They don't need to provide you every single person the exact same accommodations.
So no,
but they do provide you.
So I'm not allowed
services.
in, and I'm not allowed to have the church service. And then also they do provide seconds and other drinks and bread on the side. I'm not allowed any of that either. I'm just saying.
They provide you a meal. They provide you alternative service. That's what they're required to do by the federal law that you keep quoting. That's all I'm trying to
And this is what your sergeant said is appropriate for you to do, sir?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Okay?
No worries.
That's all I'm trying to tell you.
I do want you to know that.
All I want to explain to you, your behavior in the past, whatever had happened, you were belligerent, you were threatening towards people, whatever happened, that's how it was explained to me.
Sergeant Zenowitz, I believe, is the officer that is responsible for not properly educating you after being promised.
So, again,
I'm just trying to educate you at this point, sir.
Your behavior is the reason, not
getting up there
the dog.
in a minute.
Okay, that's all I'm trying to relay to you and get across to you, okay? You've been respectful.
I wish while we were here, you would have took the time to look at the other videos and see that's not what they said the last two times, and that's the same legal reason why I yet don't have no trespassing from this property. Isn't that what they said you were prepared to come and bring me?
They said that they already have.
And you have one,
apparently.
Because I have the number to the case reference. To where you could see that they don't have one.
Oh, okay.
And your sergeant said the next time, your sergeant said the next time you came, this would be handled correctly. I gave, for saying, do I have it? The person on the phone before I called you that refused to bring your sergeant down here, that said they were incompetent, full comprehension of the law. Mm-hmm. It's okay to you know, I'm telling you, I truly believe that, you know, this, the way you're telling me is because your Sergeant Zenowitz, has properly, you know, on film, let everybody know that these laws won't be enforced until long after he's been retired. And he doesn't plan on starting to follow these federal laws and nor will he file one. And I'm letting you know because doesn't sound like too much of a deaf ear for you two people to be hearing me, to know that you should go look for yourself, because what you're doing right now is against federal violation, Section 2, Part B of the ADA, to be exact, because they only had right to ask me 2 questions, and you were legally supposed to ask them if my dog ever did anything to put my dog in question, and they said no. And then you have to realize, if your other homies, cronies,
Well, so what they
if
they,
your
they
wait a second,
did
if
say,
your cronies have been here twice already, and I still don't have in document a no trespass order, and I was told on the phone that you were coming to investigate to make sure that that wasn't in place, and you were going to then enforce the federal law. I did show you the federal law, right?
For no trespassing.
I did.
And you're doing the right thing.
I did show you the federal law, right?
You showed me a little excerpt, sure. Yes.
But you seen the law number was on top.
Yeah. You showed me a small excerpt of the fine.
What is the definition of excerpt? I'm a little confused.
Excerpt, small portion.
Small portion.
Like a little blurb of it.
I Googled it. It actually said it out loud, didn't it?
All it did was the fines. That's all.
It did define the law, the federal law.
Fines. That's all it had.
So you're saying Google didn't define the law out loud to you? It didn't? All right, no worries, guys. Have a good day.